Welcome back to another PBN Mastery video, and in this video I want to show you how to add logos to your PBN sites. Now, we want to add logos because it makes them look way more legit. Like, it's normal that someone would have a logo on their site. Even personal blogs and stuff, they like to have logos. People like to have logos on their sites, even like a personal travel blog and stuff. It just looks cool. So let me show you how to get a basic logo without being like a design expert or anything. And that you can just outsource this to your VAs, which is what I personally do. But let me just show you it anyway. So let me jump over to my browser and get into it. Okay, so I'm at my browser right now, and you can see that I have a logo on this example site already on pbnexample.com once again. And you can see the little logo here, very, very basic. Let me show you how you can do this. And it's really simple. I'm going to go to logologo.com. And you can see I'm on the website now. And basically, it's just a whole bunch of free logos that you can download and edit. So if I wanted to have one with a rocket in it, then I could download this one right here, and I have a logo with a rocket in it. It's not genius or rocket science, or it's just ridiculously easy, guys. So if you don't want to download one, let's download this one, just in a quick example here, and let's download now. And download now. Ta-da! We have a logo. Now what we're going to do is go over to a free tool to edit it. So let me open this up. So I'm going to use pixlr.com. I actually have Photoshop. I don't know if you can see it on my screen. I actually have it open right now. I use Photoshop. But in case you don't have it, this is totally free to use. So let's just get into it. So if you go into Pixlr Editor, you click Launch Web App, you scroll down to this. It's free, guys. You don't have to do anything. It's totally free to use this. And you click Open Image from Computer. So I selected the file. I'm opening it now, and I should be able to edit it entirely within this tool. So there we go. That is the image. And all we can do here is basically to edit it. So a very basic understanding, if you don't know how this stuff works, you want to figure out what the layers are first. So you can see this, that layer, and so on. It's weird, it's not let me scroll. Okay, that's that. Okay, so as far as I figured it out, this layer here, layer number 5, is the text layer, and you can't edit the text for some reason. You didn't include a text editor, like an editable layer, I don't think. So I'm just going to add a new one. I'm going to call it PBN example. I'm going to make it really big, so it's like the same size as that. And I'll change the color. Again, I don't use this because I have Photoshop. I'm just making this up to show you guys how it works. I'm going to click here to get the same color as that. And I'm going to try and make that text bigger, actually. It looks kind of small. It doesn't let me do that. Okay. But never mind. That's basically that done. If I can find layer 5 now, I'm going to delete, hide that. Move this up here, and voila, I have a logo. Now let me make this smaller so it's not so big. So if I can drag this firstly, and I don't need any of this, so just crop it right down to this size. And there must be a way of making it smaller. Again, I don't use this, so let me try this out. So if I have a look at all these layers here, can I group them or something? Let's have a look what these functions. Again, I don't use this, guys. Normally, I usually use Photoshop, but I can't imagine it's that different. So what I want to do is shrink all these layers here so they're all smaller. I'm not sure if that can be done here. Let me see if there's an easy way. I don't see an easy way of doing this. Image size. Gotcha. I just drag this shit down to like 120, 160. And if I change the font size now, all the way down here, then voila. So that was an ugly way of doing it, but it worked. It basically shrunk the image down. And if I do this 100%, I think go zoom out one more. I think that's 100% now. I'm not sure. That's 100% there. Okay, so if I 100% now, you can see I've got an image, and that's basically it. If you want to turn off the background, I can scroll down to B, double click this lock, and uncheck that, and uncheck layer 1 as well. And I have a blank background. And all I need to do is click File, and then I think it's Save. And then voila. If you want it to be a blank background, select PNG here. Otherwise, JPEG is perfectly fine for most of the time, and you can save that, and you have a logo. You can up the quality to 100 if you want to. It's 9 kilobytes, it's a tiny image anyway. And then I could upload this like straight away. I could save this now, and I could upload it in the WordPress admin area by going to appearance, and it's gonna depend on the theme. I'm gonna go to customize, it's usually in here, and I can basically change the logo. So you can see that logo is here currently, and if I go to site identity, this one is, and it's not under site identity, header image, and there you go, the header image there is the logo of that. And sometimes you can upload a big one without having to do the resize thing that I had to figure out here. Sometimes you can't, sometimes they won't resize it, sometimes they will. It entirely depends, but that's a very basic overview. I'm going to include a video, I'm going to include a text tutorial. I did another tutorial before on my blog on how to do this, so maybe a little bit easier to follow on. But either way, you can just replay this video over and over again until you figure it out. It's pretty simple. I have my VAs doing this, and I have training on how to do it in my PBN management documentation, which I give out to my VAs, and how to do all this stuff. So hope that helps. Make sure you add a logo, because it just add a little touch to make it look a lot more legit than like a really basic site. So go out and do that. Hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next video.